you ever seen that stupid movie Showgirls? Versace. Yeah. So if you want to like injure someone, then squirt the shit in their eyes. Hey y'all, so I am here with my Empties video, and these are probably going to be a lot different from what I normally show empties of. Like normally I do lotions, the candles, the soaps, you know, and I always pretty much have the same thing, just different flavors, different scents. But I think that this Empties video is going to be a lot different, and I'm going to be able to talk about a lot of things that I haven't talked about before on my channel. So let's just get started. So my husband was using this Dove Men Plus Care Extra Fresh Micro Moisture Body and Face Wash. It smelled really good when he used it. And then towards the end, I had bought him some new shower gel, and he started using that. So I'm like, wait, there's still stuff in here, you know? You can put water in it and get stuff out. And so then I started using it. I'm like, holy cow, why do their shower gels just seem to last and linger on their skin and just smell so good? And why can't women's shower gel do the same thing? Like, why do I have to layer? Why can my man get out of the shower and just smell awesome, and I have to layer? I have to put body lotions and body splashes and perfume, and he just smelled really good. So ladies, if you're looking for something for your man, plus if your man is lazy like mine and doesn't really do the whole skincare regimen, then this is really good because it's a face wash also. So this Men Plus Care Extra Fresh scent, oh god, it smelled so good. So you want your man to smell good? Get him that. Okay, so let's talk about something that I did not like, and I'm so glad to be done with it. This is from Renpure. It's the Bamboo Coconut Water Moisturizing and Heal Shampoo and Conditioner. The scent on this was amazing, and that's what sold me. I'm like, oh god, this smells so good. Oh, I love Renpure. I'm going to use this because I really like their leave-in conditioner and their gel, hair gel, their coconut version. This stuff left my hair like straw. I could not stand it. I did not like it. The first couple uses were okay, and then after that, it was awful. And it says it's zero sulfate, zero sodium chloride, dyes, harsh salts, parabens, gluten. It's made with all that free, right? This was just awful for my hair. So sometimes I'm thinking, because I've used a bunch lately of that whole free of harsh chemicals, free of this, free of that, and it leaves my hair like straw. So I don't know. I mean, if you have a really good shampoo and conditioner that's free of all those things, that leaves your hair feeling like silk, please let me know. I have very dry, textured hair. Like, I have very coarse hair, and even straightening my hair like forever and ever, it still has a lot of texture to it. You may not be able to see it in the camera, but like, I can see it. Like, I see people on film and on TV, and they have straight hair, or even people that I know and they have straight hair, and it's just so silky looking. Mine still has a lot of texture because it has a lot of, it's very full. I didn't like this. Let me just get back to this. I didn't like it. I cannot recommend this. The smell was nice. Other than that, I was so glad to be done with it. So I would not recommend that to anyone. Okay, so Paul Mitchell, I got a little set from Ulta, and this is their sculpting foam. I've always enjoyed Paul Mitchell. This is a conditioning foam, so it did leave my hair feeling very soft, and it did a really good job of holding my curl. I've always enjoyed Paul Mitchell, and this is no exception. It's a really good mousse, so loved that. Okay, so let's just get down to it. I have stinky armpits if I do not put a really good deodorant. I have talked about this many times on my channel. When I had my second daughter, it seems like my hormones changed majorly. Like with my first daughter, I had some issues with other things, like I began graying, and then with my second daughter, my skin changed, and my skin under my pits changed too. Like, I have spots, and it's just crazy how having children makes your body change so much. So with her, I got stinky pits, and I live here in a very warm city. The city of Houston is so hot and very moisture based. It's very humid here in Houston, and I need a really good deodorant. So I was checking out a couple of people's channels, and they had talked about using deodorant from a man's deodorant, and I was like, well, let me just try. This one was really nice. This is the Old Spice wolf thorn smell. The one I'm currently using is a little bit too fruity for me, so I probably will go back to this one. I'll talk about that one in a future video. But this one here, I think I will repurchase this. It did a really good job of taking care of not letting me have that nasty armpit smell. So yeah, a little deep, but it is what it is. This one here, this Degree Clinical Protection Summer Strength, this one was really nice also. This was the clinical. The regular ones from Degree do not help me. They're only good to wear, you know, overnight, or if I'm going to be indoors. If I'm going to be active at all, I cannot wear the regular Degree deodorants. But this one here, the Clinical Strength, was really good, and it smelled really nice. It smelled very citrusy, like oranges. This was called Summer Strength, and I believe I got this in a Target beauty box. I think I got this one, you know, in some kind of set. I didn't pay outright for this. I don't believe I paid outright for this. I believe that this was something that I got in a box, and so it made it even better because these are pretty expensive. These can be up to $8 to $9, and I got it in a whole box full of other stuff. So this Degree Clinical Protection was really nice, the summer one. All right. Talk about something that is a favorite of mine. I am already going through another one. I have it right here. This is the brush bath from IT Cosmetics. If you have synthetic brushes, if you just want to hurry up and clean, like especially eye brushes, this is what I mainly use this for. Like, I'll dirty up a bunch of eye brushes, and then once I get a bunch of eye brushes, then I'll just spray my rag and just start going to town and cleaning them all. And it's really good to clean it and make them smell nice. And it's a purifying brush cleanser from IT Cosmetics. This cost $18, and I love it. Like, it's a really good brush cleanser, and it doesn't, you know, stain your brushes. You know, like the blue Secrets one, that Cinema Secrets. I think that they say it has a very chemically smell, like a very chemical vanilla smell. I've never used it, but from what I've heard from my friends, it has a very chemical vanilla scent. This does not. This has a very fresh citrus scent, and cleanses my brushes really well, so I really like it. Oh, I guess I should keep going with the deodorant. Okay, so this is the Degree Motion Sense Dry Spray. This is in Fresh Energy. This holds up pretty good. It holds up better than the Degree Solids. The Degree Solids, I feel like, they don't work on me. So this one holds up a little bit better, but I still end up having that, you know, smell towards the end of the day. So I do have to reapply. The problem with this is when you spray it, you need to like walk away because it's like, I mean, it's just very like overwhelmingly powdery, and that can't be good for you. Like, you cannot be breathing this shit in. So spray it, walk away. Come back, spray it, walk away, or whatever. Like, you just cannot be in the same room that you just sprayed your armpits with this, because it is very, like, just has a very big mist. Okay, so I went through this Yes to Grapefruit Correct and Repair Rejuvenating Facial Wipes. These were nice. The smell on these were really nice. I do enjoy the fact that this has a seal like this, because the ones that don't just have a sticker tend to dry out or get messed up a lot faster than these do. This one works very well. It's not something that I'm like dying to get. Like, I didn't think it was like life-changing and I need to go back and get another one, but it was a nice one. This is the Yes to Grapefruit Correct and Repair. So, like the packaging, like the smell. Is it life-changing? No. Okay. So this is a sample I used of the Bird's Bees cleansing oil with coconut and argan oils for normal to dry skin. This was really nice. So this is one of those oil cleansing, you know, makeup removers that you put in your hand and you just get it all over your face, and it's going to break down your makeup, and I did enjoy it. This was a sample, so if I ever found this like on sale where I could do a coupon or whatever, because, you know, my local HEB always has some kind of deal with drugstore stuff, and if I find it on sale, I would probably purchase it, but right now I'm just like not dying to get it. But it was a really nice, you know, makeup remover. Wrapped in Comfort Cashmere and Almond Cream Bath & Body Works Shower Gel. This stuff smelled amazing. I got this during a semi-annual sale because I needed shower gels, and I don't want to fall into the buy 2 get 1 free, buy 3 get 2 free, or whatever. I don't want to fall into that anymore with Bath and Body Works, and I tend to always, you know, I used to do that. I used to fall into that trap, and now I had like so many lotions and so many body splashes that I couldn't get through. I always get through my shower gels faster than anything else, and so I wanted to just buy a shower gel during the Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale. This stuff smelled so good, and I think it's because of the cashmere. But cashmere and almond cream, that's like right up my alley. Those are my type of scents. This smelled amazing. So if you ever see this Wrapped in Comfort one, get it. You will not regret it. It smelled so good. Oh, every time I did my body, I was just like, you smell so good. So, really good stuff. Alright, a couple of skincare products. I went through this Hydrating Night Cream from Derma E. This, ended up kind of getting goopy and dry at the end. So you can see there it got a little, like, dried up and goopy at the end. And then it had a very strong perfume smell. So, I don't feel like it was life-changing. It was a night cream, and I don't feel like my skin was any more rejuvenated, flawless, or anything in the morning from that. So it's just not something that I'm going to, like, run out and purchase. But I did enjoy this Skin Perfecting BH liquid, the Paula's Choice. I did like this, but recently it started really drying out my skin. Like, I used it one night, and the next day when I went to put on my makeup, my skin was really dry, and it was pretty flaky, and I looked like a snake. Like, I looked like a snake shedding its skin. And so, I don't know. I'm going to try it again and see, you know, what happens. But maybe I did it too often. Apply once or twice daily after cleansing and toning. Yeah, I was doing it, like, every other night, and my skin ended up being kind of dried out. So I have a full size. This was like the sample size it came with, and I have the full size, and I was like freaking out because my skin looked like a snake the next day, and all my makeup looked really crappy. Like, I had like a line around my face where it looked like my whole face was about to peel off because my skin was so dry. Okay, so this is the Clear Care Hydrogen Peroxide Triple Action Cleansing for your contact lenses. I will never get a contact lens solution like this ever again. Don't get contact solutions that have the red on top, okay? Because that's warning you, you cannot use this immediately. So, I thought it was just like any other contact solution, and I went, put my contacts in it, took them out, and put them in my eyes, and I burned the shit out of my eyes. This stuff is, and failure to follow directions failure to follow directions will result in burning and stinging. Use only lens care provided. Never rinse lens with product prior to insertion. Red snap cap means never put product directly in eye. Yeah, my ass didn't read that. And I was like, oh God, my God, I'm gonna die. I mean, I was pulling my contact lenses out, and I couldn't peel my contact lenses out because I couldn't even open my eyes. I had my eyes sealed so tightly shut. I was just running tears and mucus and saliva. I mean, I thought that I was back in the army and in the, what was that, pepper spray room. That's what I felt like after using those. So if you want to, like, injure someone, then squirt the shit in their eyes, because, oh God. And it says, like, let products sit for like 8 to 10 hours. How many hours are they recommending? For 6 hours. I let this stuff sit for 8 hours, and I'll go to put it in my eye, because it says you don't have to rinse. You could just take it out of the contact lenses or contact case and put it in your eyes. Even after 8 hours, sometimes it would burn me. So I will never purchase that product ever again, because my eyes are very sensitive, and I have to put contacts in. And when you, like, every time you're like, is it gonna burn? You know, it's just a really, really bad situation. Okay. Oh, another makeup wipes that I went through was this Clean and Clear, or no, excuse me, Garnier Skin Active Clean Purifying Oil-Free Cleansing Towelettes. This is the one with charcoal. This one smelled nice. It had a really nice smell. It doesn't have the great, it doesn't have that great seal that this one did. But I did like using this. I felt like it was really nice, and this says it's for oily skin, so what I would do is I would use this prior to putting on my makeup, and I felt like it did mattify my skin very nicely. So I do like these, and I probably would repurchase this. You get 25 towelettes, and I think it ranges from like $6.99 or something like that, and you could always use coupons if you go to Ulta or whatever. So out of the two that I used, I think I liked this one a lot better. So I got this It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. This was a sample, and I'm so glad I got to try it because I've always been curious, because I've always heard about It's a 10 on YouTube, and it's very expensive. Like, if you were to buy this product, it's a very expensive product. It's like, okay, it does smell nice, but like this product, like when I went to use it, like it's so thick that it like was gone in no time. So I probably only got, if I were to use it every day, maybe about 2 weeks worth of use out of this. And I have a lot of hair, so I would not repurchase this. Like, I'm glad I got to try the It's a 10, but I don't think I would repurchase this. I think I would be interested in the Sally's brand version of this, but I think it's just too much for what it really is. Like, it's just not that great. It's not bad. It's just not that great. Like, my hair still would be dry and frizzy in the morning because I would put it like at night in my hair, and I wouldn't wake up with like miracle hair. So, yeah, no. So, okay. So, let's go on. I have all makeup here except for this one thing. Let me just get through this, and then I will discuss all this makeup. So, this is the Versace Bright Crystal Absolute. Oh, God, this smells so good. I went and got me the rollerball, and I'm going to ask for Mother's Day to get the whole perfume because this stuff smells amazing. So, Bright Crystal Absolute, like every time I wear it, people are like, ooh, you smell so good. What are you wearing? I'm like, Bright Crystal Absolute, Versace. Or, have you ever seen that stupid movie, Showgirls? Versace. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about mascaras. I'm going to talk about mascaras. So, Superhero from IT Cosmetics. Initially, I did like this, but then as it got older, like the stopper would come out, and I would have like goop of mascara all over. Like, I can still continue to use this, but it's just like so much product on there. It's just ridiculous how goopy it is, and I'm glad I got to try it because everybody raves about this. But the older it got, the worse it got. Like, most mascaras, I find the older it gets, the better it gets. Like, the more dry it gets, the better it gets. This was the opposite. Like, the older it got, the worse it got. So, no. The Lash Sensational by Maybelline, this is still super wet. I just couldn't do this anymore. I'm like, I'm so done with you. This was so wet of a product. The pink one, the Lash Sensational, that it's in the pink, is so much better. It's a really good product. Like, that's a really good mascara. I really, 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 really like that one. This one here, the black package, ugh, God, it's so wet, and it just left my eyes like clumped together, and I need volume. I don't need really lengthening. I like lengthening, but I need volume over lengthening. All this did was clip my eyelashes together and make them look horrible, and so I'm so glad that I just decided, you know what, I have too many mascaras to even waste my time on this crap. Then I have the Lorac Special Effects. It has a prime and a mascara side. The brushes on these are really nice because they're really tiny, but I think this was just too old when I decided to use it. Like, it was brand new. I mean, I had never used it, but it just didn't do anything for my eyes. Like, it was just not a worthy product, and honestly, I don't know if it was just because it was just too old in my collection when I decided to open it up, or if it's just, it doesn't have a great formula. They were wet still when I would use them, but like, kind of like what this one was doing. It was clumping my eyelashes together. The primer did nothing but weigh my lashes down. So I ended up not enjoying it, and I just decided I was going to give up on it. Eyebrow gels that I used. One was the Mally Brow Gel, and when I initially got this, I wasn't really into doing my eyebrows like I am now. Like, I wasn't about setting them and all that. And so this product pretty much dried up before I could get into it. I will tell you that it's a really nice product because it has a brown tint to it, and so I did enjoy it, but it kind of dried out before I really understood how to do, you know, multi-steps on my brows. Then this one, the Cella Eyebrow Defining Gel, I had gotten this one in a BoxyCharm a while back, and this one dried out also, or it still looked like it has some, but when I would go to apply it on my eyes, it would kind of like goop up. So I didn't really like this one because it would like, I don't know, it would kind of like, you could see it in my brows. Like this one, you couldn't see it in my brows. It just looked like my brows were defined and a little bit more glistening, you know. This one, it was like goop city. So the Cello one, no, I didn't like it. So I got it in a BoxyCharm, but yeah, I wouldn't go out and purchase it by itself. Okay, so the last two things I'm going to talk about are liners, and I did talk about this in a favorites and fails video. This one is from Max Factor. This is the Masterpiece High Precision Liquid Eyeliner. I got this in an Influenster box, so I did not pay for it, but I'm glad I got to try it. It's very black, and you're supposed to be able to make like a fat line and a thin line. The problem with this is the shape on it. It's still quite wet, so I could still continue to use it, but I'm going to go ahead and call it quits on this. So I don't know if you could see there, like if you go to do your eyeliner, you end up kind of like, if it rotates, it's going to look fat or what. No, I didn't care for it. And then the other one is this Jouer Kitten Liner. It's very black and very pointy, but my issue with it, it's super black. Like I really like how black it is. Let me play with it a little bit more before I decide. I mean, what I thought was when you go to use it and then you go to reuse it like on that line, like to define the line, it would wipe it away. So let me just let this dry, and no, it's not doing that. I don't know. I'm not the best at wing liners, so like it would just aggravate me. I would go to use it and then I would go to apply it again on that same line, and then it would like wipe it away. But it's so black. Like I really like how black it is. So I'm going to try it one more time. If it doesn't like it, it's going in the trash. If it doesn't do well, it's going in the trash. I'm just going to try it one more time. I'm going to give it one more chance. You're getting one more chance. Do not fail me. Alright guys, that's it for my Empties video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you liked me, give me a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that bell button, whatever you got to do. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.